Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 10 of our Minecraft series. My name is Zane, as you might know. And, welcome back. It is episode 10. A lot of you guys might not know this, but episode 10 is sort of a checkpoint for me, or a goal that I set myself at the very start. I wanted to try to get to 10 episodes and see how it goes and just, how I feel. And for that reason, as a celebration to that, we're going to be going around the world today, just checking out builds that we've built and other people have built. And hopefully that's okay. I'm recording very late, so if I'm talking quiet, then that's why. So just to let you know. And then also, I want to apologize because it's been so long. Hopefully, I've been very busy these past few. Now that my schedule is cleared up a little bit, hopefully I can make a lot more videos. So that'll be cool. So yeah, first thing I wanted to do is go over to Blockiham Space. It's sort of been in the background of everything. Like, you can see it from way back at spawn. But we've never been here. So I wanted to show it off real quick. So here's the entrance. Pretty cool. Barrel here with nothing in it. Bunch of villagers. So here, excuse me guys, here is the main house, his main house. It looks pretty cool. As you can tell, Blockiham is a very good builder. Here's his skin. He plays as Garfield the cat. His bedroom's up here. He has an attic, I think. With some stuff. Let's see. We also have the villager farm over here. That's where all these guys come from. And a sheep. Yeah, we've got the farm inside. Everybody at work, and then all the beds and iron golems, all that. Okay, next up, we have the tower, which goes all the way up, I think. Yep. I'll save you the boring trek up there. I'm not going to go all the way. Maybe some other day. Okay, this is my favorite building of his. This is the, oops. This is the library. I really like the way the this tough texture looks, especially on the inside too. Looks really cool. And then down here is where the mending villagers and stuff are. By the way, guys, I turned on the music. It's super loud in here. I turned on the Minecraft music because I thought my videos, they sometimes felt a little empty when I was doing stuff or wasn't talking. So, and I don't really want to deal with copyright of any sort. Like, I don't really know how that works, so yeah, I just thought this would be the best option. Anyway, so here is the blacksmith. I also like the way this looks. There's a fireplace, bunch of villagers. I think there's some beds up here. Yeah. This is a new, I think this is one of the newer buildings. It's yellow, as you can see. Okay, this must be where the villagers sleep. Looks like a bedroom. What else? What else? We have the reed farm over here, or sugarcane. The portal. We might use this later on. Some cows. Oh, there's a downstairs too. I didn't show this off. There's the map right here that shows all the like steps, all the history of his base, which is pretty cool. Kind of looks like a like the Boogeyman, if you've seen that, if you know what that is. Some chests down here. Whoops. What else? I think there's something. Yeah, there's a pond over here. I like the way this looks a lot. Like this rope swing is super cool. I don't know how people come up with ideas like this. Like, I don't know. I could never do that. Yeah, there's some cacti over here. And I think that's pretty much it. Very cool. Very pretty and everything. I like the firefly bushes and stuff. Alright. Let's go on to the next place. Oh yeah, okay. There's one more thing here. There's the... Do you want to come down? No? There's the sewer system down here. A little reminiscent of... I guess you guys wouldn't know, but there's a sewer system back at Old Spawn. Which we might go to if you guys want to check that out too. Yeah, so there's a melon and pumpkin farm here. There's a chest room over here that I don't think Blockyham knows that I know is here. Don't worry guys, I don't steal. I'm not a jerk, okay? I've only stolen like maybe once or twice, so it doesn't even count, really. Anyway, let's go to the next place. Next, I want to go check out Beef Mist's place. It's in a taiga biome, sort of across the way, across the water, in this direction. First, let me get some potatoes. Yeah, there's these horses, by the way, guys. We should probably, well, I should probably move them into a barn over here somewhere that we have yet to build. I'll probably do that in between episodes, or maybe even next episode. I don't know. I don't really plan these things in advance, to be honest. Yeah, so let's make our way over there. That does mean that we're gonna have to drop off Saddles, unfortunately. He's a land horse, he's not a seahorse, so he can't take us across. This is where he has to stay, but it's okay, we'll just take a boat over. We could, no, yeah. I was gonna make a joke about paddles and stuff, but never mind that. It's raining now, so I'm just gonna go straight there, and I'll meet you guys there in a second. Alright guys, I wanted to show this off really quickly. Not only did I find one mushroom island, whoops, okay.
Well, okay, I found 2 mushroom islands. This one is a fair bit bigger, it looks like. So yeah, I I don't know if we'll make any use of these later on. But it's there as a possibility. These were about halfway from, well, I would say about halfway from spawn to my friend's base over there. So yeah, pretty cool. And they're decently sized too. Like this one's smaller, but it's still pretty like. Okay, never mind. It's smaller than I thought. That's never mind. Yeah, we're gonna go over to Beef Mist's place right now. I just wanted to show you guys that, I guess. Alright guys, look what I found on the way to Beef Mist's place. Evidence of life. Here are some snowballs on the ground. I'm not an expert, but this looks like a creeper explosion to me. Pretty funny. And there's an igloo here. So I wonder if he went down here. Nope. Rookie mistake. Okay, awesome. He left a bunch of good stuff. Well, I don't really want anything else. Oh, we'll take the brewing stand. Definitely. And a weakness potion. That's cool. We've got cactus. We have cauldrons. I might even come back for these villagers at some point. Maybe we'll make or we'll bring them over to Beef Mist's place at some point as a welcoming gift. Set our spawn there. Whoops. Alright, I don't want trouble. I shouldn't linger for too long. Yeah, so let's get back on track. We'll make it over to Beef Mist's place in a second here. Alright guys, we're back. Right now I'm taking refuge inside of this boat barn that Beef Mist made. This whole place is inspired by, Nordic architecture. So think like, if you've seen like the Northman or like Vinland Saga, that sort of thing. That's sort of what it's based on. Whoops. Dang it. I was hoping I could skip the rain, but I messed up. Whoa. Okay, so this is it from the outside. Looks pretty cool. I like the azalea bushes on the roof. That looks awesome. Get out of here, zombie. Looks like there's a rudimentary villager breeder over here. Let's go around this. Oh, there's an iron golem too. Wonder if this guy's... I see you. Alright. Let's move on quickly. So this is probably for the villagers, if I were to guess, to bring them over there. Looks like there's a portal here. I think, if I remember correctly, this is the entrance to the base in this direction. So let's just follow the path. Yeah, so as I was saying before, this is like very Viking inspired. You can kind of see it in the building. So like, I think the Nordic cross is what they call that. Or wait, no, that's for the
the flags, right? I'm not sure. We've got the sled dogs here. I think this is that's the monkey god, right? Oolong. Some free stuff. Yeah, Vinland. See? Here's the inside. Very cozy. Very nice. There's a map on the wall. Bedroom up there. I like the wheat on the side of the roof there. Pretty cool. Looks like this is a mine. Some dogs here. Looks like a horse stable here. Chickens on the side. Blue eggs. It's kind of like Stardew Valley a little bit. Yeah, so moving on. One sec. So it looks like this is a barn of some sort with the black sheep. Looks to me like they have wool. Then a farm over here. I saw this over here. I'm wondering what this is. This is all new, by the way. I've seen their house before, but I've yet to see all this stuff. It's been a while since I've been out here. So there's a enchanting room here. It's not really a room, but sort of out in the open. Nice. Looks like there's some signs up here. Trading post. I think that's what we saw. Looks like there's a watchtower mob spawner over here. So let's check that out. Oh, the rain cleared. That's nice. I don't like the rain. In Minecraft. In real life, I do like rain. Sort of have to put up with it most of the time. 1 second. Alright, anyway, I just realized, guys, this is going to be a long video. So hopefully that makes up for the time that I missed, but, you know, hopefully it's not too long anyway. So up here this is very nice. Looks like this is like a farmhouse sort of thing with the hay on the roof there. It's pretty cool. Looks like this is unfinished for the moment. Or maybe the snow caved in. You see that sometimes, like on like old farmhouses. Where this, you know, what is this? This must be a mine entrance, if I were to guess. Or an indicator, like some sort of beacon. Oh. I didn't realize he was in a boat. I'd feel kind of bad if he died now. Okay, he's okay. There's a zombie over here. Interesting. There's a lava farm over here. Pretty cool. This is very nice. I have to say. I like this biome quite a bit. And these houses are pretty cool. I think that might be it. Oh. Looks like that's the watchtower that was mentioned before. Yeah, okay. So I think we've seen pretty much everything here. So I'm going to show you guys a few more places that I think are pretty cool. And then we'll move on to the end of the episode. Then we'll wrap up for today. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, everybody. We've made our way across the ocean there, and we found this build here. I have no idea who built this. It could have just been somebody on the server, but it looks like they were working on some sort of arena down there and like a treehouse up here. So pretty cool, all in all. I just thought I would show this off. They also left their parrot here, which is, I feel bad for this parrot, not carrot. Yeah, so on to the next. Alright guys, I think this is Bartolost who's been working on this. Kind of looks to me like a foundation for a bigger build, given the scaffolding that goes all the way up. Pretty bare bones right now, but still cool nonetheless. Some barrels, some, tent stuff. Okay, that's pretty much it. On to the next. Alright everybody, I've got one more thing to show you guys, and this is the last spot, because I'm getting very tired. You can probably hear it in my voice, and I want to go to bed, to be honest with you guys. So right now, we're in a village. This house is a house that I built. It's called Zane's Stubby Cubby. Don't ask me why I picked that name, just did. And I built this a while ago. So yeah. I found this spot with a few of my friends. We liked it because it was a ravine that went through a village. I mean, how cool is that, right? That's awesome. So super cool. And I even built a little bridge over there. It's not the most impressive thing in the world, but I like the way it looks. Little kitty. Yeah, you can see it over there. Just barely. I know it's raining. I kind of wish it wouldn't be raining, but it started raining as soon as I hit the record button, and it is what it is. We can sleep through it though. That's what we'll do. So yeah, as I just said, this is the last spot, which means if you're astute, you know that means this is the end of today's episode. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know this was a long episode, so hopefully that's okay with you guys. And yeah, so have a nice day, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.